As soon as I get home, Nikki jumps off the couch and greets me.
There you are. What took you so long?
Oh, I was, talking to Valerie. What? She has her hands on her hips and taps her foot impatiently. What do you want? Did I forget we had plans tonight? Run. Turning around on her, play cool. And I'm gonna play cool. I'm no later than usual.
So, I've still been waiting forever for you to come home.
Alright. Really? You usually come home around the same time that I do. How come you came back so early this time?
Well, I have some exciting news.
Oh, exciting news. Nikki sits down on the couch and I follow her. What is it?
Remember when you suggested I start a cooking club at school? I took your advice and spoke with the school administration and they loved the idea. I already have a teacher who's agreed to sponsor the club and a few of my classmates have approached me asking if they could join.
Oh, nice. Oh, good.
I know. I was thinking of structuring it so that we can learn a new dish each week and anyone can share a dish so it's not just me leading everything. Our first meeting is next week and I thought I could start us off by teaching something simple and non-Japanese.
Yeah, that's a good start. She pauses there and looks thoughtfully at me.
What do you think I should make?
For choice time. Let's see, sushi, sandwich, salad. Well, she said we should make something that's non-Japanese, right? So, if you choose sushi, I think Nikki's probably gonna slap me. Yeah, because not paying attention. It's either sandwich or salad. I think sandwich would be a good start. Make sandwiches. Everyone loves sandwiches.
Yeah. Because everyone already knows how to make them.
Okay, makes sense. Then salad. Maybe they know how to make normal sandwiches, but not necessarily the fancy tiny ones that are gone in one bite. Oh, I know those kind of sandwiches. Those that they just pop into your mouth.
You mean finger sandwiches?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out that term, but I couldn't figure out. Yeah, finger sandwiches. Jeez, Nikki, that's morbid. What do you mean morbid?
Let me guess. Those are the only foods you can make.
I can cook ramen, Instant ramen, that is. Of course not. I know how to make mac and cheese.
Eating stuff from a box? That's not cooking.
Oh, alright. I can make spaghetti.
Uh-huh. Maybe you should join our club.
If only I could. And that is my cue to leave. Bye.
No, don't go. I was just kidding.
I laughed. I know, but I've got some studying I need to do anyway.
Okay.
Sorry, maybe another time. Congratulations on getting our club started. I bet you'll end up being the most popular club in your school. I'm seriously wondering if there's a route for Nikki. Maybe there is. I'll check it out later.
Thanks. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I like having a smallish size group so we can all interact easily. But having a larger group means more exposure to new foods.
Well, it depends on what kind of club you like. If you just want a small gathering so that the bond will be stronger, or you want a larger group, like you said, more exposure to new foods. I'm neutral. I think both have their pros and cons. But if you ask me, I think I personally prefer a small gathering. Yeah.
Anyway, that's getting way ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, start small first. Yeah, you still need to decide what you're going to do for your first meeting.
Some help you've been.
Well, I laugh and begin to head upstairs. You know you still love me. What?
That's what you think.
She waves goodbye anyway. Once in my room, I settle down at my desk and begin collecting research and statistics I can present at the interview. Oh yeah, I've almost forgot about that interview tomorrow. An all-important interview. I want to be well informed, especially if I'm going to be representing my team. Wait. Did Kaori or Mayu ever respond to my text? Oh yeah, we need to check. A quick check on my phone shows me they did. I open Mayu's text first. Why Mayu's first? I hope it doesn't cause you much trouble if I don't go, but I have a previous engagement and can't make it. Best of luck. I shrugged. At least she was nice about it. What about Kaori? I opened Kaori's text. Why did you schedule the interview so soon? Of course I can make it, baka! Don't mess this up. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kaori. At least Yuna will be there to back me up. I read over my notes a few more times until I'm confident about what I'll say. And I head to bed early so I can be well rested tomorrow. So I'm on my own, alright. Good luck to myself. Wish me good luck. I wake up after the first sound of my alarm and hop out of bed. Today is the interview. As I get dressed, I practice my speech in my head. I guess because this is an interview, we have to be dressed formally, right? Breakfast goes by in a blur as I try to anticipate what questions they will ask me. Before long, I reach the campus. As if in a daze, I go to class and take a seat by the window.
Good morning, class. I hope you are all prepared for the pop quiz.
Oh yeah, oh my god, there's still the pop quiz? Or piloting 101. Pop quiz? I didn't hear about a pop quiz.
You are absolutely right. That is why, young man, it is called a pop quiz.
Oh right, okay. I see the sudden quiz, alright. The only person who is amused by that is the professor. He hands one page out to each student, and soon I am staring at a sheet of questions. Do I have to answer them? What is the difference between overheating a core and draining a core? Well, let's see. It's the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. Overheating occurs when a core is utilized too much in a short span of time, while draining a core is when the total energy is depleted. Available is depleted. Then the third choice is the opposite. And then pick C is always C. What's C though? Let's see. Overheating is utilized too much, right? Draining a core, yeah, this one. That sounds about right. Spend some time completing the rest of the questions. Okay, so it's only one question. Okay. With my quiz complete, I hand it in at the front of the class. Okay, no voice for the professor, alright, thank you. I nod and return to my seat. The professor waits for the rest of the class to finish before beginning the lesson. Any results?
That is all for today. Have a good afternoon.
No results? Okay. As soon as class is dismissed, I rush out of the building for the interview. I'm not sure why I'm still in such a hurry. I still have a few hours before I need to meet Yuna. Oh, okay. I wonder what I should do to pass the time. Obviously, we can't meet Yuna now, right? Because we'll be meeting her anyway. So it's either Kaori, Mayu, or Valerie. Well, because I'm focusing on Yuna, I don't want to go with Valerie too many times. Let's check out Mayu because I haven't seen Mayu in a while. I have last seen Kaori in the gym, right? So let's check on Mayu. I haven't seen her in a while. I go to the library to study. Oh, Mayu is a bookworm? I sit down at a secluded desk between the stacks of books. After a couple of minutes, I think I hear a muffled thumping as if someone is trying to quiet their jumping. Following the noise to a nearby stack, I see Mayu balancing on her toes trying to reach a book on the top shelf. Let me help you, girl. Take the book. Her fingers barely graze the ledge of the shelf. She tries a dainty hop but still fails to reach the book. As she sighs, she pouts and readies herself to try again. I guess we should intervene? I mean, then again, if we intervene, she might not be happy. But I think she's also struggling at the same time, so I mean, let's intervene. Stifling a laugh, I walk over and easily pull out the book that she needs. Mayu blinks at me as I hand it to her.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad Mayu's not the type who will be like, hey, why did you do that? You didn't give me a chance to try. I think that is what Kaori would say. But thankfully this is not Kaori, this is Mayu. She hugs the book to her chest and stares shyly at the ground. No problem. It seemed like you could use some help there. Her cheeks redden as she nods. I take another look at the book she's holding. Hey, isn't that a Piloting 101 textbook? Oh, we can help her with that.
Yeah.
I thought so. I guess you're working on the assignment now?
Yeah.
She gives me a strange look.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
There's some missing link. Why am I retaking it? There's a long pause. Mayu refuses to make eye contact with me, and I'm worried I might have scared her when she suddenly speaks.
Why do you have to take Piloting 101 again?
Yeah, good question. As soon as the words leave her mouth, her eyes grow wide and her blush deepens.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Oh, it's okay, girl. I know you're curious, it's fine. I can't help but grin at her reaction. No, don't worry, it's a normal question. Basically, my credit from CINY didn't transfer. Oh, that's what you mean by retaking Piloting 101. Okay. Apparently, some of the material is different here for the introductory course, but so far everything we have covered has been the same.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's it. Since I've taken this class before, if you ever need help, feel free to ask me. She smiles.
That would be great.
We stand in silence again. She seems like she wants to ask me something, but is too shy to say. Let's see, offer to help her now. I know exactly what she wants to ask me. I think she wants to be left alone. Why would I want to choose this? No! It's either offer to help her now, or I know exactly what she wants to ask me. Well... let's see. But I think she's kind of shy and she wants help, so... maybe I'll offer to help her now. Would you like any help now?
Sure. But only if it's not too much trouble.
Don't worry, I have plenty of time. Of course not. I always have time for my friends. She's blushing again. Her eyes meet mine when I say friend before she quickly looks away again. Another blush stains her cheeks. Despite that, she smiles and nods. We sit down at the desk together and I go over my notes with her. As we sat at the desk, I pull out my tablet and Mayu pulls out a spiral notebook. She opens her textbook and flips to the correct page, then opens her notebook to a fresh page, her pencil at the ready as she begins to read the text. I watch her curiously as she meticulously writes her notes in fine print. After a couple of minutes, she looks up and our eyes meet for a second before she looks away. A blush stains her cheeks. Was she this embarrassed before? I mean, like, we never saw her being like so shy before though. Yeah, you have something to ask me? Are you writing your notes? Mayu seems self-conscious.
Yeah.
Come on now, what am I doing though? Mayu's trying to say something to you and then you say, are you writing your notes? What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Did we flash back to the year 2000? To each their own. What does this even mean though? That's really cool. Wait. Why would that be really cool though? I don't understand. Did we flash back to the year 2000? I don't get this reference though. But I'm gonna try this, I guess. I didn't realize anyone still did that. It's kind of an antiquated method. Oh shit, Mayu frowns and fidgets uncomfortably.
I know, it's a little weird.
Oh, sorry. Let me go back. Okay, this is what it means by saying that, oh, it's outdated. No, of course that's really cool. Why would I want to say, did we flash back to the year 2000? No. That's awesome. She blinks, surprised.
You don't think it's weird?
What is weird? Wait, let me just go back again, sorry. You mean the notebook? The spiral notebook? So this one was a bit confusing because I'm not sure what the choices are referring to. He's talking about the spiral notebook? Why would it be... Wait. Why would it be outdated? Why would a notebook be outdated? A notebook is never outdated. Of course, that's really cool. You know, we should compliment Mayu. That's awesome. Yeah, okay, this one I have the freedom to go backwards because normally I would be like YOLO, you know, you only live once, but I didn't understand the choices, so okay. Yeah, of course I would choose that's really cool, so yeah. That's awesome. She blinks, surprised.
You don't think it's weird?
No, not at all. I shake my head. No way! People are too dependent on technology these days anyway. I mean, yeah, there's always... Nothing beats a good old, fancy, you know, traditional book, you know. I mean, what if your laptop like spoils and all that? Yeah, I mean, notebook is still pretty handy, you know, for quickly taking notes, you know. I noticed my tablet, including me. Mayu smiles.
For me, I just learn better when I write it down.
Yeah, to each their own, you know. But yeah, but we have to compliment Mayu, you know. It's cool. It's always cool to see antique stuff and all that. Not trying to say it's old or what, but well, whatever floats your boat. Really? She nods. How did you get into that habit?
I wasn't allowed to have electronics when I was growing up.
You weren't allowed to have electronics? Why? Can't remember the last time I was without my tablet. How did you survive? Mayu giggles.
Well, it wasn't so bad. I think that's where I got my love of books.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't allowed to play games very often, but Father always encouraged reading.
I see, okay.
He said he didn't want me to get distracted from my studies, so that's why I wasn't allowed to have a tablet. He does. I was in high school when I got my first tablet, but by then I was so used to using a pen and paper that typing out my notes felt unnatural.
Well, the one upside to writing all the time is that your handwriting is really neat. Oh, nice one! Way to compliment a girl that way. I wouldn't be able to read my notes if I wrote everything down. Mayu giggles.
I'm sure that's not true.
Well, my handwriting's kind of bad, so I read somewhere once that a person's handwriting can say a lot about them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, if you're the type who has very bad handwriting, it means you're kind of like a untidy guy, you know? Well, your characters are all very neat and small. That means you're pretty meticulous, right? Your strokes are slightly rounded, not angular or spiky.
What does that mean?
Interesting. Let's see. You are an introvert, you're an extrovert, you're gullible. I guess it means you're an introvert? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being an introvert, right? It means you tend to be more shy and avoid confrontation. You also have a tendency to be more creative. Mayu seems pleased.
That actually sounds accurate.
Yeah. Although you didn't really come across as an introvert to me, I don't know, but yeah. The handwriting doesn't lie. Anyway, we should focus on the assignment.
Right.
She turns back to her text and I return to mine. As I'm reading, I can see Mayu glancing at me out of the corner of my eye, still looking at me, seeing whether I'm handsome or not. Yeah? I look up. Huh?
Well, do you think you could explain this passage to me?
Sure, why not? I grin. Of course. I continue to help her until her assignment is complete. Oh, that's Yuna! Yuna is already waiting for me at the library. A tablet with the SBA logo is clutched in her hand, okay? She smiles and breathes a sigh of relief when she sees me.
Oh, good. You're still wearing your uniform. I forgot to tell you yesterday to wear it, and remembered too late to text you.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, I was so preoccupied on what I would say today that I forgot to think about what I would wear. No worries. I hope my voice sounds more confident than I feel. Yuna notices the waver in my voice. She places her hand on my shoulder. The heat of her hand soothes my nerves and I relax a little bit.
Okay, well, are you ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready. See ya, Mayu. Yeah. She starts towards the bus stop and I stop her. I can drive us. yeah. Her cheeks turn pink but she grins widely. I'm immediately reminded of how her face lit up the last time she saw my bike. Oh yeah.
That would be great.
I lead her to my bike and we both hop on with ease. While saying goodbye to Mayu, but we kind of ignored her. Yeah, but this is kind of one of the things about choices in visual novels. You have to be really careful with connections. Like for example, this is one of the cases where after it picks off to another scene, it seems like what happened to Mayu? Yeah, but I guess somehow we just said goodbye to Mayu in the background and then but it's okay. Not a biggie. Once she's settled, we speed off. Yuna directs me where to go and eventually tells me to park in front of an impressive building. It's narrow but shoots straight into the sky, cutting through the clouds. This place looks familiar though. It kind of looks familiar. It kind of looks like the receptionist desk. Yeah, in the academy. Yeah. Only that there's some differences. As we walk in, a perky receptionist greets us from behind her desk. Or is this actually the same?
Welcome to WorkTap Corporation. How may I help you? I'm Yuna Misaki from Ace Academy's SBA. We have an appointment with Mr. Takeda.
The receptionist smiles and gestures to the empty chairs.
Of course. If you'll please take a seat, he'll be with you shortly.
Alright. As soon as we take our seats, the receptionist types a rapid sequence into her computer, then drags the document from her monitor onto her tablet and disappears into a hall in the back. I glance at Yuna. She's meticulously going over her notes. Are you nervous? She thinks for a minute.
Not as much as I thought I'd be. Are you?
I'm either really nervous or really hungry. Nobody can resist these pearly whites. Nerves are like feelings, they don't exist. Nerves are like feelings, they don't exist? What are you talking about? Feelings exist! I'm either really nervous or really hungry. I think this is a good way to humor the girl. And this one, nobody can resist. Oh, I think this is even perfect. Nobody can resist these pearly whites. My beautiful teeth. Let's go. Now I've got my secret weapon.
What's that?
My pearly whites. I flash her a smile. One look at me and she'll be hooked.
We're meeting with a man.
Oh shit. I freeze as I run the scenario in my head. It could still work. Yuna chuckles. The receptionist comes back and gestures for us to follow her. A ponytail bounces back behind her as she walks briskly down the hall and directs us into a spacious office. Oh, so this is a guy. Oh yeah, because she said we are meeting with Mr. Takeshi or something like that, right? Yeah. I see something here, some kind of design thing? Yeah. Okay. We're interviewing with I'm being interviewed by this guy. A portly older man sits behind an old-fashioned mahogany desk. His jowls wiggle as he offers us seats, which we both take. The walls are painted white, but one wall has a translucent sheen with Yuna's SBA submission packet projected on it. Oh, okay. His chair squeaks in protest as he leans forward to greet us. Okay.
Miss Misaki, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, Takeda, sorry. It's Takeda. Yes, Yuna Misaki.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with us, Mr. Takeda. I'd like to introduce my associate.
I'm eplipswich.
He is here to represent his team at Ace Academy.
And you are in need of a sponsor.
Yep. Yes, sir. He waves a hand towards the wall and shuffles the data on there.
As you can see, Miss Misaki did a detailed job of describing you and your team in your application. But I'd like to hear from you. Tell me about yourself.
Okay, so this interview is very important. We must not mess this up. This is a very important interview. Yeah, alright. Tell me about myself. I've always had an interest in gear. I like long walks on the beach. Who the hell says this? What's there to tell? What? These two options are stupid. Of course we're going to choose this. Because we need to make sure that we get a sponsor for our gear team, right? Our team of gears. So we can't mess this up. I've always had an interest in gear. I grew up in the world of gears and knew from an early age that I wanted to be a pilot. While a student at CINMI, I began my program in piloting and earned top marks in all of my classes. I recently transferred and tested into the pilot program at ACE Academy, where I'm pursuing my degree in piloting.
As a transfer student, that's not an easy program to test into.
Yep. He sounds impressed. Alright.
Tell me, out of all your other options, why did you choose Warp Tech Corporation?
So far so good. Alright, next one. You're the best around. Money. Wait.
Tell me, out of all your other...
Why did I choose Warp Tech Corporation? You're the best around. Wait, I didn't. Should I choose I didn't? Money. No, I'm not gonna choose. Of course, I think the first option, right? You're the best around. Although this first option, you're the best around, kind of sounds like, oh, you're the best around. Like, it doesn't seem that much of an impact. But I guess this is the best option out of these three, so it was an easy decision. Warp Tech Corporation sets the standard for gear weaponry. I read about your latest announcement of the advancement in particle technology. Same output on beam weaponry while reducing core usage by 15%. None of your competitors have made a breakthrough like that yet.
There has also been some controversy over that release.
Oh, okay. Some are saying using the new technology will affect the longevity of a weapon, but there's no proof of that yet. I would prefer to see evidence than believe in rumors. He nods.
It's refreshing to see a young person keeping up to date with the latest releases.
Yeah, it's important. This is why I'm in an interview. We need to know the company inside out, right? I think I detect a hint of approval in his voice.
Okay, and why should Warp Tech Corporation choose you? In other words, what sets you apart from the competition?
Yeah, these are all the typical interview questions, right? We're a breath of fresh air. My team is half woman. Am I trying to be sexist here by saying my team is half woman? I'm international, so I think we're a breath of fresh air. Yeah, so yeah, I don't want to mess this interview up. So as a new team, we aren't so set in our ways that we stifle creativity. We're not afraid to try new strategies we think will benefit the team, and we're receptive to feedback. That said, we're also acutely aware of our abilities. We work well because we are upfront with each other, not only about our strengths, but also about our weaknesses, and use that knowledge to our advantage. I sneak a peek at Yuna, who looks pleased. Mr. Takeda seems to appreciate my answer as well.
Well, I think I've heard enough for now. Miss Misaki, do you have a copy of your team's qualifier transcripts?
Oh yeah, I think he'll be impressed.
Yes, of course.
She flips on her tablet and flicks her document onto the projected wall. The interview seems to be going well. I glance at Yuna, who smiles encouragingly at me. Mr. Takeda takes a quick glance at the file and frowns. What?
Your team is only ranked 21?
I mean, it's just a start. Don't be mad. Yes, sir. He sighs and turns off the projection.
You seem generally passionate about your team and your studies, and perhaps if the circumstances were different, we would consider your candidacy. Unfortunately, Warp Tech only accepts teams who are ranked within the top 10 from Ace Academy.
These kind of companies. You see, I did my best in my interview, but without results to show, yeah, it's all meaningless. At the end of the day, companies like this want results. And As I'm still processing the rejection, Yuna protests on my behalf. Yes, please, Yuna.
Mr. Takeda, couldn't you make an exception? You said yourself that if rank weren't a factor, his team would be a strong candidate. A representation by you would make a significant difference in their growth and development, and their success reflects positively on you and your company.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Misaki.
God damn it. So at the end of the day, it just means results for this company.
I do believe with skills like his, he will find a sponsor. Just not with us.
God damn it.
Won't you even give him a chance?
Miss Misaki, I'm sure you understand the image that we have built and what would happen to that image if we stopped recruiting from the top 10.
Yeah, in the end, it's all about image.
I thank you very much for your interest in us and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
His voice has a hard edge of finality. He gestures towards the door, then returns his attention to his desk. We should have done our research though. Should have known it wouldn't work out. All pretenses dropped, Yuna storms out of the office while I follow calmly behind. Disappointment makes my feet feel heavy. Okay, Yuna is clearly angry. I'm angry too, you know. I mean, it's not, yeah. To companies like this, they only care about results and image. After we leave the building, Yuna whirs to face me.
What? A hypocrite! How can his company promote taking risks when he won't take any himself?
I totally agree.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It's okay. It was a long shot anyway. Even though we didn't get the sponsorship, we did have the experience, and I still appreciate you helping me out.
Don't give up just yet.
Alright, thank you, Yuna. I'm not sure how far positive thinking will get us. Leaving less to the imagination might work out in our favor. Let's be realistic. Oh man, this is a hard one. Let's see. Leaving less to the imagination might work out in our favor. Let's be realistic. I'm not sure how far positive thinking will get us. If I say let's be realistic, I know, but I also don't want to dampen Yuna's hopes. I also don't want to dampen my own hopes. So leaving less to the imagination might work out in our favor. I think out of these three, I think this is actually the best option. I'm not sure how far positive thinking will get us, but then not sure how far positive thinking will get us. Well, but then this also sounds kind of negative. Not sure how far positive thinking will get us. But we need to say it in a proper way. I think leaving less to the imagination might work out in our favor. We should show off more of our assets next time.
I doubt that would work.
Why not? That's not the reaction I expected. I've never seen her so serious before. I'm not sure what else we can try. Before waiting for me to answer, she hops on the back of my bike. I get on after her and start the engine. Yuna is quiet the entire ride back to campus. When we arrive, she gives me a hurried goodbye and rushes off, leaving me wondering just what she has planned. Let me just go back though. Let's try some other choices. Let's see. No, I think I'm sticking to this one. Yeah, because the other one doesn't sound right.
I doubt that would.
Okay, alright. Well, but since Yuna's serious, then well, we're gonna trust her. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be good news. Wow, I see more new bikes here. Well, sitting here and stewing in my thoughts isn't productive. I have some time before I need to go home. Maybe someone will be free. Only show's free. Why? Oh well. Let's see if Sho wants to hang out at the arcade or something. I call and he picks up after a few rings.
What's up?
Let's see. Sho out on a date. God damn it, no! Let us partake in the merriment of cyber skirmishing. What? Let's just go to the arcade, man. You busy?
Yep, I'm on a date right now.
You're on a date? My bad. Enjoy. You on a date? Go tease her. I tease him, I mean. Your left hand doesn't count.
That's cold, brosif.
Maybe you should wear gloves. There's a pause, then Sho bursts out laughing.
Good one.
I smile. Want to meet at the arcade?
Sure, meet you there in a few.
Alright. After hanging up, I head out to the arcade. Wow, nice looking arcade right here. We're gonna play this Dance Revolution game. As I enter the building, I spot Sho waving at me. As soon as I join him, he leads me deeper into the arcade. Where are we going?
To a game which will showcase our skills.
Dance Revolution? But the gear simulators are the other way.
Not those skills.
Okay, we're gonna get a mini game here. Sho stops in front of a shooting game and pulls a gun out of the holster. Oh, we're playing a shooting game, huh?
Shall we see who the better marksman is?
Okay, bring it on! The game has inbuilt sensors so we can duck to the side to take cover or pick out, and the game will read that movement. It's a team-based game, but it sounds like Sho wants to turn it into a competition. Alright, how about we work together instead? No, I'm going to take you on, you're on! How about we raise the stakes?
I like the sound of that. What were you thinking?
Loser buys the winner lunch for whole week.
I never took you for a gambling man.
Well, it keeps things spicy. I'm feeling lucky. It's not gambling when the results are already known. Wow, this choice. I think it keeps things spicy. It keeps things interesting.
Alright then, may the best man win.
We throw a couple of tokens into the machine. Once the game loads, we jump straight into the action. Sho takes the lead and leads us straight into an enemy encampment.
You're falling behind, brosip.
Oh no! A large wave of enemies spawn on Sho's side.
Ah crap, I'm pinned. Give me some cover.
I thought you said this is a competition. Okay, let's just help him though. I'm not that cruel. It's still a team game. Alright, I'm going in. I take out the shooter, pinning him down.
I knew you'd pull through. Time to finish off this wave.
Yep. Clear the game. However, we weren't fast enough to make the leaderboard. Maybe if you hadn't spent the beginning competing, it might have been different. Ah, okay.
Not bad.
Maybe that's the next time, I hope. Yeah. After our shooting game, we head for the gear simulators.
Aw, no way.
It's occupied? There's a long line which sticks around some of the other gaming stations.
Well, I guess I should have expected this.
Why are there so many people?
It's because of the new update to the simulators.
Okay. Update?
The arcade has new prototype weapons by Eludian Enterprises installed into the sim.
I wonder what kind of weapons.
Not sure, but I can't wait to find out.
You're pretty excited about this. He scratches his head and wears a sheepish grin.
Yeah, it's because I really do like gears.
What got you into them in the first place? Long story. Sho looks like he's struggling to find the words.
Nah, it's stupid.
Stupid? Oh, it's not stupid, come on. I'm sure it's not. You can tell me. It's strange to see him look so serious. After a few more seconds of hesitation, Sho finally speaks.
I got beat up a lot as a kid.
Oh, we're going to get a sob story. It's okay though.
I was always the one being picked on in class or after school. That's why I hung out alone a lot.
Oh.
Then one year, my mom bought me this sweet gear action figure for my birthday. Man, I loved that thing. It was so awesome. But the kids from my class, they pulled it from my hands and laughed as the leader smashed it against the concrete.
Oh dear. Oh man.
I sat there, my eyes red from crying, and I thought, if only I had a real gear.
Sure. I'm sorry. It doesn't faze me. If I had known this was such a sensitive topic, I wouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's good to finally talk about it, you know?
Suddenly his body starts shaking. Are you alright? Look, I didn't mean to bring up... What? Don't tell me... Wait. Sure. Don't tell me this is all a joke. You jerk! Wait. Don't tell me...
I can't believe you actually fell for it!
God damn it. Where's your laugh though? Okay, you got me. Give me back my sympathies! I'm gonna get you back one day. Give me back! Give me back! I take back every nice thing I just said.
I'm sorry. It was just too good to resist.
God damn it, you.
Maybe I should give up my piloting career to become an actor.
Don't push it. So, what's the real story? Joe shrugs.
There isn't one. There's just a feeling, you know? Being inside the cockpit, your hands on the control panels, and the only thing you see out of your visuals is down the barrel of your opponent's rifle.
So it's just something you liked, okay? You mean you like the thrill? Did it take you for an adrenaline junkie?
That's not exactly it.
Oh?
In a match, everyone is an equal. You could be the son of the president or missing a leg or whatever, and none of that matters. All that matters is if you have what it takes to win.
Makes sense, yeah. Well, matches aren't really equal. If you're the son of the president, you could have the best equipped gear in the nation, which will obviously give you the advantage over the gear with average equipment.
True, which is why matches held between standard gears are my favorite. Then it really is based on skill alone.
Yeah. Shows unusually serious and speaks in earnest. Although he's still smiling, it's not his usual goofy grin. He might come off as someone who doesn't take anything seriously, but after what he just shared, I get the feeling this facade hides a mind that is observant and alert. Interesting.
I don't share that with a lot of people. I don't think they'd understand.
Well, I do understand you better now. Even though I'm forced to, look for you because I only had show as the only option. I don't really know what to say. Luckily, show's signature green returns.
Anyway, good talk.
You can talk to me anytime. See you next session. Yep, no need to repeat it. I guess I'll just go. You can talk to me anytime. I got your back, bro.
That's great, because there was something else on my mind.
Something else? All so soon? Show just laughs. The line dwindles as we have been talking, and before we know it, it's our turn. Alright, time to play some gear simulators.
Looks like we're next.
Sho and I take our places inside the simulation pods, and we continue to battle each other until Sho has to leave. Alright. Get some bonding time with Sho. I'm in a happier mood when I arrive home. Hey guys, I'm home!
You can't just decide that without telling me.
Uh-oh. What? Horror? Uncle Kaito's voice stops me. I can see him pacing back and forth in the kitchen. An argument?
So cut it short.
Or more like he has problems at work.
This is the opening day of my new restaurant. They'll expect me to be there, and they'll expect you there too.
Oh, some problems. As I get closer to the kitchen, I can hear a woman's voice on the other end of the line.
I really don't care. Part of our arrangement was that we'd consult each other before making a decision, and you didn't. So how you're supposed to be in two places at once really isn't my problem.
A flurry of muffled words on the line, as Kaito frowning deeper and deeper.
Don't forget, we are still married. We promised to do whatever it took to make sure nothing interfered with our careers. Well, if you don't show up, then that will certainly interfere with my career.
Oh. He's 5? But it seems like they're separated, but still married. Married? Is he talking to An Yuki? There's a pause. I think I hear her say, "I'll see what I can do," and hang up. Uncle Kaito slams the phone onto the table, then falls into a chair and holds his head in his hands. "Hey, Uncle Kaito." He glances up and gives me a weak smile.
You're back. How was school today?
Good. I sit beside him. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I heard you talking to Aunt Yuki just now. He looks a little uneasy but waits for me to finish. What did you mean by still married? Isn't Aunt Yuki just away on business?
Sort of.
Sort of. Kaito sighs wearily and rubs his temples.
I suppose you're old enough to know the truth. Your aunt and I are separated. We have been for the last 6 months.
Oh yeah, I figured that's the case, because otherwise, why would you be alone here, you know? The last 6 months? But you aren't divorced?
No.
How come we didn't know? We're your family.
We had to keep it quiet. Divorce is viewed differently here in Japan. It's not as common as in the States, and Yuki and I don't want our personal issues to interfere with our careers.
But that makes sense, I understand, because divorce is a pretty sensitive issue in Japan. Actually, quite a lot of things in Japan is pretty sensitive, you know? Yeah, quite a lot of things are pretty sensitive. I remember the stories Mom told me about how difficult it was when she and Dad first got married. She couldn't have stayed in Japan even if she wanted to. If you two are just separated, does that mean Aunt Yuki is here in Isokaze?
Yes.
Okay. You shouldn't have lied. Does this mean I can see her? I get it. Well, you shouldn't have lied. I'm not gonna say this though. Maybe I can ask, does this mean I can see her? Aunt Yuki was always the fun aunt. Not to say Uncle Kaito isn't fun, but she used to help us play tricks on the grown-ups when we were little. Sometimes she would even help us prank Uncle Kaito. He never got angry but would laugh instead. They seemed so happy together.
Hey, you okay there?
I snap back to reality. We can still see her, right? Even though you two are separated. He's taken aback.
Of course. She's still your family.
Yeah. What did Aunt Yuki say when you told her we were living with you?
Well, about that.
Uh-huh. Kaito trails off and refuses to meet my eyes. You didn't tell her? She doesn't know we're here?
No.
Why? Why didn't you tell her? Were you planning on telling her?
Of course. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Wait, what do you mean you haven't gotten around to it yet? Just tell her, you know, that we're here? I nod. Uncle Kaito doesn't share anymore.
Yuki was ready to have kids, and I wasn't. We discussed the possibility of having children when we first got married, and I kept pushing it back. I wanted to focus on my career, and for a while, so did she.
Okay.
But you know how women are. At some point, their biological clock starts ticking. She didn't want to wait anymore.
But you still weren't ready?
No. After that huge argument, we started to drive each other crazy. I became acutely aware of all those small things Yuki did that I hated. We fought all the time, and at some point, we agreed that this wasn't working anymore.
We have to meet them, get back together. We have to.
And that's how it's been for the last 6 months until we can figure out a more permanent solution.
Okay. It's kind of funny that even though you weren't ready for kids, you ended up with them anyway. He grins.
You guys don't count. You practically take care of yourselves. I'm just here to provide the roof.
Makes sense? Yeah, because you know, it really takes a lot of effort to take care of a child, you know. Yeah. You have to like basically spend your life, spend about maybe like 16 years of your time to take care of the kid before the kid can become independent on his or on her own. Yeah. Gee, thanks. Maybe it's a good thing you didn't have kids. He laughs. So what was this phone call tonight about? Kaito turns solemn again. about your restaurant, I've heard.
Part of our agreement for our separation was that we will both do whatever it takes to keep up the pretense of marriage when it involves our careers.
Pretense of marriage? Oh, why not?
She's going on some sort of retreat with her girlfriend. Normally we consult with each other before booking any trips to prevent something like this from happening. But this time she didn't. I really need her there.
She'll be there. Aren't Yuki and a girl? Clearly this arrangement isn't working either. No, I'm going to say she'll be there. Trust her. Don't worry, Aunt Yuki won't let you down.
I'm not so sure.
I'm confident. It sounds like you two had an amicable separation.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. She'll be there.
How can you be so sure?
Because she still cares for you and wouldn't want to hurt you. Kaito grins.
Who knew you were such a romantic?
Oh, I've always been a romantic. I can woo girls, anytime. What? No, I wrestle bears and stuff. He laughs.
I'm just teasing. Seriously. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Uncle Kaito glances at the clock and stands.
I didn't realize how late it's gotten. I have an early start tomorrow.
Alright. Don't you always have an early start? Get up before I do.
True, but I have an even earlier start than usual.
Because of the restaurant. Ugh. We say goodnight and Kaito heads upstairs. I go into the living room and turn on the TV. After watching my shows and the news, I turn in for the night without talking to my sister. Okay.